Thompson's best friends, he's the famous artist, I interviewed him. He said Hunter S. Thompson was about to expose pedophile rings and things, and that it was disinfo against him by the pedophile rings because he was writing about it. Let me see what Robert David Steele has to say. Go ahead.
No, I agree with that. And let me just point out that pedophilia does not stop with sodomizing children. It goes straight into terrorizing them to adrenalize their blood and then murdering them. It also includes murdering them so that they can have their bone marrow harvested as well as body parts. Pedophilia is much
This is the original growth hormone.
Yes, it's an anti-aging thing, and this may strike your listeners as way out, but we actually believe that there is a colony on Mars that is populated by children who were kidnapped and sent into space on a 20-year ride. So that once they get to Mars, they have no alternative but to be slaves on the Mars colony.
Okay. I can't believe this is the sort of thing I'm talking about. This is actually a real pleasure. This is just the funniest thing I have ever seen in my life. We have slaves on Earth. Just why do they have to send them to Mars? Okay, I mean, and that's just the first thing that springs to my mind before a litany of questions at why, to point out why this whole thing is utterly preposterous. I mean, there are dodgy things going on, but a secret Mars colony populated by what were ex-child sex slaves, or just slaves, no, that's a ridiculous assertion. That's absolutely ridiculous, and you don't have any evidence to back this up at all. And I can't believe anyone would even vaguely consider this credible or newsworthy, but the left-wing press is treating this like people are. I mean, NASA has felt the need to come out and deny that they're running a child slave colony on Mars. Well, look, he already told you, NASA, they're not going to be children by the time they get to the colony. They pick them young because then they've got plenty of time out there, obviously. But yeah, like, I mean, don't people have, NASA aren't the only people who can see the surface of Mars, right? I mean, I don't know. I would have to guess that someone else has a fucking telescope powerful enough or something. Or maybe you actually do have to send these things over to see it. I don't fucking know. You know, but again, NASA can't be the only ones sending up probes and stuff into space, right? I mean, India sent one to the moon. Oh no, they sent one to Mars that found water. So it's just like, I mean, it's a high risk plan. Like, it's so fucking stupid. But people are taking this. I mean, they're writing articles about this. But it is funny how powerful they consider Alex Jones to be, though, isn't it? The fact that, I mean, come on. No one needs to be saying anything about this. There is absolutely no one who's going to be like, well, I mean, I appreciate your budget report, but what about those child sex colonies? I mean, where are they coming out of the budget? Child slave colonies. It's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And it's entertaining for me because it's fucking pathetic. And everyone has to talk about something this stupid. I mean, and what I love about this is it's going even too far for Alex Jones.
Oh, there's all kinds of.
Well, look, I know 90% of the NASA missions are secret, and I was told by high-level NASA engineers that you have no idea. There's so much stuff going on, but then it goes off into all that. I mean, you know, that's the kind of thing the media jumps on. But I know this. We see a bunch of.
I love it. That's the kind of thing the media jumps on, because it fucking is. Because that's just crazy stuff. But the thing is, it doesn't take a genius to work out that Alex Jones is a performer first. I mean, this is what we found out from the divorce he had from his wife, that this is a performance character that he is playing. You know, and don't get me wrong, his wife was using it against him, and I don't know about any of the rest of it. But this isn't like, I mean, this is theatre. It's not something you need to believe or should believe, but it's really, really fucking funny that you guys report on it like people believe it. I mean, I can't say that a single person has come to me and said, by the way, did you know that there were child slave camps on the moon? Or worse, on Mars. You know, not one person. And normally when information is found out from somewhere, there's a big news report, loads of people come to me to tell me, which I really appreciate, and it really, really helps me in my job. And so not one person has come to me and said this. I mean, I don't think people are generally believing this. I think that they can tell this is obvious nonsense.